Signalis, welcome back. Hey, Eben. Hey, Omega. I don't know how close we are to the end of this, but, you know. Also, I'm so sorry. I just realized Really? Fuck. I just realized I got an email from Super Rare that they're having their big summer sale. So I, of course, had to click on the email like a dumbass. All the things that I want are sold out. I don't know why they keep advertising the fucking Superliminal Collector's Edition, because it's been sold out for literally like over a year. Also, their sales are not very exciting sometimes. Sales for the games that I want are not very exciting. Oh, Dicey Dungeons is pretty cheap, actually. Interesting. Hey, the mixtapes are only $18. Alright. Sorry. This doesn't need to be another round of watch Ella answer her own emails. As riveting as that gameplay is. Okay, 10:51. Okay, wait, hold on, where's my notes? Why did I close the notebook? Get card from Butterfly Room. I knew we had something that we needed to do right away. Hold on. Alright, Butterfly Room. Where the fuck was the Butterfly Room? I think it's on a different floor. Oh, we have the birthday code now, but I'm not 100% positive. Which room it is? Where am I? Alright, I need to go up one floor. Papanada. You see, though, and happy holidays, Dav. Truly a celebration. We should probably just solve this. We're going towards the magpie box anyway. Alright. Due to power rationing, only a limited number of antennas in the grid are powered at a time. To determine... Well... To determine which antennas are currently powered, use the antenna... I guess we didn't get a music tape like I was expecting, so... Alright. To use the antenna program to triangulate the correct antenna. Take note of the antenna where the test signal can be heard on both dishes. Okay, in the transmit program, enter the antenna number and select the correct sound file to broadcast. Oh. Okay.
Small tip for New York, 1 bit per.
Thank you, Eben! I got 34 problems, but being a convicted felon ain't one. Oh, okay. So I can't hold it down. I have to continue to click. Okay. Yes. Oh, that's so good. Oh, that's a bonus. So blessed. Okay, so I have to turn my radio on. Did it say 125? I already forgot. Nope. $69, $420. How could I have gotten that wrong? Fuck, I forgot. I forgot what number it actually said. Oh my god, this is terrible. This is gonna be forever. Oh, it said 125. Ah, I'm still doing it wrong. Okay, so it's not 56. I don't really want to go back to 55. Oh, okay, so I guess I could actually just probably sweep. I don't need to check each of them individually. I could probably just sweep roughly with one of them and then double check that they're both hearable. This isn't across the center of any of them. could be 53, 45, 35, 26 maybe? Oh, I think it's louder now though. 34. We should try 34. Or 25. Alright, so I've got 52 written down. 43, 33, 24. Okay, so I think I've swept all the ones that I can... that might be it. Wait, really? I thought... Maybe I misunderstood. Oh, that's why I got myself screwed up. I didn't realize that these two were different. Okay, sorry. I understand now. Thank you. That makes sense. I just... Okay, I think it's 43. Hi, Krunk, sorry. Okay, that should be good. We can turn the radio off. I do wish... I feel like the radio could have been used for more exciting things, or more like... I don't know. I like that we have the radio. I like that the radio's been used. Alright, we need to get upstairs, so we should just go out of here and then to the left. Oh, I had more empanadas today, so don't worry. Shit. Am I full again? Fuck, I'm full! That startled me. I don't know where the store is. Hey, Samuel. I guess let's not worry about it. Let's just go back. Oops. Wait, what? Why? Why? Are all of my doors blocked with meat? I got meated. Does anybody remember Epic Mealtime? Well, we know this. Song of the Gods. Possession and distribution of this publication is prohibited and punishable by the Fourth Cultural Protection Act. There exists a connection between all of us that few are fully aware of, a song that we all dance to but few can hear. The deep vibration of the cosmos cannot just be heard and felt. We all resonate in harmony with it, shaping it, deforming it around us. Those select few who can consciously perceive it often fear it. Too oppressive is the sound of the stars, too invasive the noise of the unaware around them, polluting the song with their fickle emotions. But every once in a while, some are born that can not only hear and play this music of the worlds, but who can conduct it. Gifted individuals capable of manipulating the essence of the world around them. Many believe that the Grand Empress is such a being. Her immense will bent humanity into the Empire of Yusan and lifted us to the stars. It was her power that imbued life into the first of the machine servants that now carry the weight of the Empire on their carbon steel backs. Shit. I couldn't find her. I've looked everywhere, but she's not here anymore. I can't go on. I'm sorry. I mean, that happens to girlfriends sometimes. They melt into the floor. No! No! I wanted to click on the bookcase. Prometheus. Here sit I, forming mortals after my image, a race resembling me, to suffer, to weep, to enjoy, to be glad, and thee to scorn, as I. A photograph of Issa wearing a school uniform. This picture is badly damaged. Synchronicity. Phenomena that are meaningfully related yet lack a causal connection. We've yet to discover the true source of the ability of the mind to alter the physical world. Yet, creating physical phenomena remotely simply by consciously or unconsciously willing them into existence forms the basis for the entire field of bioresonance technology. Before the advent of bioresonance technology, acausal correlations were often falsely interpreted simply as chance. Many phenomena, such as remote viewing, doppelgangers, or the Pauli effect, have since been classified as synchronistic phenomena related to bioresonant effects. The world we live in would be impossible without bioresonance, but its origins remained unclear. If it were truly a divine gift from outer space, as the late Empress claimed, why was she defeated by our great revolutionary, who had no such divine powers? Rows of dusty books. I don't have time to read these right now. Okay, we'll have to come back here. Actually, you know what? I think we could just go put the cards down. Also, I'm sick of this guy. Meat! Alright, so let's see. We have the lovers. We have the tower. We have the moon, which is rot front. We have the sun, which is beyond. Oh, that's star. Oh, or we have the stars, which is beyond. Are we missing a card? Maybe we didn't... Oh, I guess whatever the... I guess it didn't give us high mat, did it? So... Hmm... Okay, we need to get to the cables hallway, so we'll go here. Actually... I want to go back to the dentist office? I want to go back to the dentist office because it has good stuff in it. How the fuck did I get back there? Not that way. Actually, I don't know if I can. I want to go down. No, I want to go up. I'll just have to go through the dark room. Shit! Well, I can't get back to the dentist's office. That's annoying. I guess I have to go through the alley. Well, I'm gonna click on this so I don't look at it again. They'd be so happy. I don't have any ammo. I should go get ammo. Well, this might not have been a good decision, because we had to try a lot harder to get here than I wanted to. I'm not sure what they really have for their heads. Not really clear. Alright, so this actually was a good... Well, I guess we had to kind of... It wasn't too bad of a wasn't too bad of a delay or a round. I'm really, you know, I've said that before, but I'm really surprised that y'all are scared and I'm not. I don't know. Maybe my feelings are broken. I feel like I used to be scared. It's a tense game. That usually does it for me. It's the tension, not necessarily like the monsters. That's really cool that this went grayscale. That's really cool. Is it gonna come back? Guess not. Ah, there's the developer fluid. All right. Develops and fixes photographs in seconds. Simply soak the undeveloped photo in the fluid. The shelves have been empty. The outlines of various photographic equipment and price tags can still be seen in the dust on the shelves. People's Army, 5th Venetian Infantry Division, Unit 12. Fukuyama, Bridget, Huang, Anna, Ito, Lilith, Liang, Rebecca, Ing, Elise, Park, Nothberga, Seo, Alina, Wang, Helena. Cute little ties there. Look at the other pictures. Okay, so is this door blocked by meat? I guess it doesn't matter. I guess we have to go up from the fire escape. Photograph that was inside the developing tank. Okay, so that's got a code on it. The photo shows some kind of digital dot matrix code. I wonder what kind of machine could process this code. I have a machine to do that. Oh, it's right down the hall. Well, that wasn't worth it. Leaving. I have been found out. I'm sure the white-haired girl working at the photo store in Sector C is bioresonant. Be careful. They don't pay me enough to take any more risks. I'm on the next ship to Kitsa tomorrow. Meet me at the docks in Sector N if you want to bail too. Alright, so will the service room get us upstairs again? Maybe, actually. Yeah. Oh, the stars must be on a high met then. Did I get another tarot card and I just put it away? Am I losing it? Where? Oh, it was in the room and I didn't have it for space, did I? Yeah. Okay. It was in the photo shop. Wait, was it in the photo store or was it in the bookstore? Doesn't matter, we'll check the photo store first. Shit. Damn it! Oh, I can't. Okay, so it couldn't have been in there because that's... Come here. that's closed. Ah, come on. Alright, I really don't want to heal because I'm running very low on heals, so I really just kind of want to rely on this auto-injector triggering when we get hit bad enough. Oh. Oh! The light well above has been consumed by the mass of meat, releasing some debris that was caught in the nets above. This is the dial ring. Okay. Interesting. Was not expecting that. I wonder if there's a way to cheat that early. Alright. Embrace my lover in the red desert of Kitsa. So Kitsa is lovers. Yes. Lang. Consumed by a shapeless mass of flesh. Join the collective of flesh which persists beyond death. So I think this one, I think Lang is death. Veneta. Skyscraper. Yeah, lightning struck tower is Veneta. Rot front is the moon. Sun is Buyan. So that means stars should be Heimat. I don't know if this... Okay. Lovers. Kitza. Death. Lang. Tower. Veneta. Moon. Rotfront. Sun. Buyan. Yeah, that's right. Unless I have to extrapolate something for the moon wall from this. The meat forbids cheating. Lol. Yeah. So, Buyan. I don't know what that is supposed to mean. If that's supposed to be a new moon? I don't know what the one on Lang is supposed to be, but I was kind of expecting it to just do something, but maybe that's... Maybe it's not going to do anything because really the meat was all that was preventing us from solving the moon mural to begin with. Oh, you know what? I bet it is the nights. Because there's 6th night, 13th night, 16th night, 18th night, 19th night. Okay. So I bet it's not the cards, I bet it's the... So... The 6th night is Kitza. Thirteenth night is Lang. 16th is Veneta. 18th is Rotfront. 19th is Buyan. That doesn't seem right, though. I don't know what the moon, or if I've done it on the right side. I don't remember which fucking side the moon starts on. Well, there was also this design. I guess interactable, I didn't check. Oops. My bad. Forgot you were not dead. Oh. Fine. Okay. Lovers. Kitsa, where's my... Need an eraser. Fine. I was trying to be I was trying to be clever about it, but no. I ain't gotta. Oh, it didn't persist. That's lame. All right. Is the gold part the moon, or is the blue part the moon? I guess the blue part's the moon. Or the gold part's the moon. Is this Soma? Oh, good. We're here again. An old wooden wardrobe. Ariane used to keep her clothes in here. remember all this black shit being in here last time. Black and white pictures of the paintings Ariane used to make. National flag, it's meaningless. A dusty bed. Ariane used to sleep here. The computer screen is blank. Is it? The last seal has been broken. Time to go home. Auntie's notes. Ariane, I left some of yesterday's dinner in the fridge for you. You can warm it up when you get back from school. Please pick up the books your uncle ordered from the Ito bookstore on your way home. Remember to leave some space in your school bag for them this time so they don't get wet. Workforce assignment for a young Ariane. We've been informed that your compulsory military service period was recently completed. According to our files, you've previously graduated from Mandelbrot Polytechnical High School in Rotfront Sector C on R3459C and have recently submitted an application for a military service assignment, Penrose program. You've been processed by Aeon Workforce Assignment. Previous work experience, store clerk, Young Photo Store, part-time, compulsory military service, Rotfront Orbital, long-range radio operations officer training. Should you not be accepted by a military service program by the end of the season or find other employment, you will be assigned to the following workplace. S23 Sierpinski Production and Mining Facility on Lang. Well, that sucks. I need another pillow. Back hurts today. Letter from Mother. My dearest Ariane, I'm so glad to hear you're feeling better again. I was very worried when I heard from your aunt that you're in the hospital again. I still remember how you used to get sick so much as a child. Please don't overexert yourself, okay? The photo you sent me is very interesting. What a strange coincidence that she looked so much like you. You could be twins. Perhaps she's related to us somehow, though I don't know anyone named Sio in our family. From the looks of it, she was shot on Veneta. Or it was shot on Veneta. Your military service will begin soon, so you might be wearing a uniform like her soon enough. Please send me a photo when that happens. Oh my god, they took all my shit again. Stop. This is the end. Leave forever? Adler's note. All efforts to contain this illness have been in vain. All the Gestalt workers have succumbed to it, leaving only dark shadows on walls and floors where they died. And soon, all of us replica will have lost our senses and turned to writhing masses of flesh. I now believe it was not an infectious disease, nor some form of poison or radiation. It was a slow corruption of reality itself. As I've relived the same cycle over and over, each time details changed. Things are twisted, added, removed. How long until it all turns to nothing but noise? A red dream, a crashed ship, a strange gate, a hole in the ground, an island beyond reach, memories from other lives, dreams of suffering and loneliness, a promise, a search for someone lost. I saw her in the red emptiness waiting for me. We had made a promise. As the memories of a stranger rushed into my mind, I felt the borders of myself blur. Now I can no longer tell where Falk ends and Elster begins. I'm having kind of trouble keeping the characters in straight. Other than Adler, who's apparently the only dude in this entire universe. Stop! You must turn back. There's nothing for you there. You've tried so many times, and you failed every time. Don't you see that you're ruining everything? This is your final warning. Adler. Falk's memory. We were dancing to that song they started the broadcast with. We fell asleep watching that movie we'd seen before so many times. If only I could take us back to that time when we were happy. These memories are mine now. Why did you return? There's nothing for you here. She'll never dance with us again, no matter what we do. She doesn't even want us anymore. I need more guns. Both of us, we are incomplete. Let us become whole again. Shit. Damn it. Well, I think we were doing pretty good, other than the fact that I didn't see that coming and only brought one gun. All right, let me take a quick bathroom break, and I will be right back, and we'll try it again. Hang on. All right. I do wish picking up things didn't require you to, like, double press to confirm a pickup, I guess. I mean, I understand why it does, but man, in combat, that sucks a lot. Confused why Falk is saying us. Space in your backpack. worse this time. I kind of want to just die. I fucked this one up. I didn't have enough. I didn't leave myself any space. Man, we can take a lot of hits though. Like a lot more hits than you expect. Or my mouse ran away. Now we are one. You've returned. Are you really willing to go through this once more? You've seen what happens. The world cannot take much more. This may be our last chance. If you go back, it'll all fall apart. I can't let that happen. Penrose Briefing Phase 2. By our calculations, 1,500 cycles of mission time will have passed when you receive this message. I think we read this. Congratulations, comrade. By now you should have become fully acclimatized to your new life on board your ship. As you approach the Oort Cloud, your search for new worlds will begin. Utilizing long-range sensors, you will scout for valuable resources, habitable worlds, or signs of alien life. Remember to rely on your replica to assist you in maintaining your vessel. We all wish you greatest success in your mission. Am I stupid? There it is. Little stupid. Talked some more to the Elster unit. She's different from the replicas I knew back home. Nothing like my teachers or the Blockwart protector. I know she didn't have a choice, but it feels like she's also here because she didn't fit in. It's like we've run away from the world together. At first, I didn't like having someone around, and I was glad that she's quiet and didn't approach me. But lately, I've missed having someone I can talk to. It's been so long since I've last seen another person. I never thought I'd miss it. Except her, everything is the same in here, always. Nothing ever changes. Congratulations, comrade! You've survived 3,000 cycles, reaching the final phase of the Penrose program. With the end of the operational lifetime of your replica unit approaching, it's time to prepare for the final phase of your mission. If you've not found a suitable world for landing by this point, accept that you will not. Find solace in the thought that others might be successful where you failed. As you are probably aware, your ship's spare parts and rations will soon be depleted. Life support systems and reactor shielding will soon begin to fail, and radiation may leak from the cooling system. We recommend that you do not attempt to prolong your suffering by reusing old filters or rationing supplies. Instead, make peace with your fate. We suggest that you ask your replica, while it is still functional, to spare you a slow and agonizing death, or that you take permanent rest in the cryogenic pod. Remember, you will die having served your nation by partaking in a glorious demonstration of our power. No idea. I can't imagine it would be 3,000 years. But I don't know necessarily what a cycle is. Another unfinished painting. There never was enough time. Okay, so our Elster and our girlfriend there got yeeted into space to find a new planet, with the caveat being, if you don't, then go fuck yourself. So they spent their time very wisely by making out, which I support. Cycle 1294. Had a strange dream. I was listening to the radio with my mother. Like back then, the numbers were on, and my mother was taking notes with a book on her lap. It was that book I saw in the shop. I can't remember if we read the first note or not. I'm sorry, that one that I didn't read. I thought we had read before, but whatever. You can go back and pause if you want to read it. Like back then, the numbers were on, and Mother was taking notes with a book on her lap. It was that book I saw in the shop window of the bookstore where the twins lived. The one with the yellow hooded figure on the cover. When I went there to buy it, it was gone, and Erica said the protectors had confiscated it. Or was it Issa? I can't remember. Cycle 1840. Everything is always the same. I feel like I'm trapped inside this ship. I know every bolt on every panel in every room of it. I've seen everything. I've done everything there is to do in here. I can't concentrate on anything. It's like there's a fog inside my head, and whenever I try to do anything, I just can't focus. I want to go outside. I want to breathe fresh air. I want to feel wind on my face and in my hair. Cycle 2503. I think I lost more hair. I'm sitting here getting older. Every time I wake up, I feel older, weaker, sicker. I get out of breath so easily lately, and my back hurts when I sit down. How much longer will this go on? It feels like I'm just slowly dying. I'm tired of it all. Every time I go to sleep, I wonder if I'll wake up again. I'm scared that it'll be the last time I said goodnight to her. Did I say it right? Will she be okay? What if one of us just won't wake up tomorrow? I don't want to die. I don't want to live anymore either. Everything is just so exhausting. I just want to lie down and disappear. I just want to sleep. Please just let me sleep. Please just make it stop. Nope, nope, nope. Don't want to go in there. I couldn't keep my promise. Despite my best efforts, I eventually fell ill too. I had to end it this way. Elster. I can't do it. You have to do it. It's time for this to end. Please. I imagine that there are other endings. How much they would take to accomplish, I do not know. If it's a matter of playing the full game over again, I think I don't have a desire to do that on stream. I think I have a desire to do that by myself in my alone time. But like I say, so I guess my question is, if anybody is aware, how much effort would it take to experience another ending? There a pain? Okay. For the artifact ending. Okay. Well, I thought this rocked. I loved the visual style. I loved the control style as well, which I really wasn't expecting because I'm not very deft when it comes to juggling a lot of things, especially on keyboard and mouse. but it felt good. I really liked interacting with the inventory. I really liked the radio. I wish I had used the radio more. Maybe there are things I imagine there are things that I missed with the radio. Imagine there are more things that I could have experienced. Oh no. Great. Good. I love the... Okay. If this is a question that you can answer without spoiling it, what did I do to accomplish that ending? Did I do something in particular, or... I imagine this is the ending most people did. I imagine I'm basic. I imagine I'm very regular. A normal game player. Time played and enemies killed? Okay. Shit, what was I gonna say? Oh, I'm not necessarily into, like, Lovecraftian cosmic horror specifically. Interactions like killing. Okay, noted. But I feel like it's easier in the genre of unknowable Lovecraftian horror to let things be obtuse and obscure and confusing. And I think that that's really not only where successful horror lies, but successful narration, like successful narrative. There's nothing more disappointing to me than getting to the end of a game and feeling like all my questions are answered, because at that point I don't feel pressed to go to the wiki and try to squeeze out more drops of that delicious, delicious lore, you know? If I'm left with questions, like big pressing questions, I want to think about the game more. I want to think about, I want to play it again. I want to see the things that I missed. I want to look at it from a different angle. I want to talk to people about it. So I love how obtuse a lot of that felt. Do we think that there was an actual, like, I'm not clear really how that narrative played out. There's like the Serpiansky and the mining operation, and then Elster and Whitehair on their ship. Those seems like separate things that occurred. And I'm not clear with how they overlapped. Was there an unknowable horror that was unearthed in the mine? I think that's kind of the boring answer. I think there being an active something that caused everybody to go nuts is a really boring answer. I think this all being a, like, bio-hardware-driven hallucination on Elster's part as she slowly dies on her ship is more interesting. You know, resonating with other replica units that perhaps she dealt with or was connected to in some way. That feels like a stretch to say that, but I don't know. I definitely agree with you, Clunk. Sorry. I don't like last-minute exposition dumps. I like it when lore is metered, even if it is, but I like it when it is metered appropriately, although it still leaves me confused or curious. Right. That's very succinct, Zedek. Thank you. That kind of put that last piece into play for me. I forgot that she was implied to be bioresonant. Sin Bible. Really? Interesting. We've been getting a lot of those. We've been getting a lot of bots lately. I should buy some viewers. I made you look into tarot card meetings. I used to be better at reading tarot, but it takes a lot of practice. It takes a lot of practice. I really enjoy reading tarot for myself. Not because I think the universe is whispering secrets to me, just because I like random chance giving me a framework of how to approach a problem differently. I think that's really fun. I also love fucking with people, and it's really easy to fuck with people when you read their cards. You need to know so little about them to just... The human experience is very repetitive. Yeah, well... Like, Lovers made sense. Where did we find Lovers? Lovers made sense because we found somewhere with Ariane. So that's Lovers is the most clear. Death obviously was right by the twins. Implied death. The Lightning Struck Tower is kind of one of the more interesting tarot cards because it doesn't... It's almost worse to pull than death because it implies catastrophic failure. I agree with you, Crunk, but I would argue, at least in this... Well, I guess I would argue the definition of large unanswered question. Because... to me, the question of... was there something horrific unearthed in a mine, a la Dead Space? Versus, was this a hallucination of a bioresonant being? That is unanswered, and it is very big, but I think that is really interesting. Yeah, oh yeah, the tower at the teeth table. Yeah, and the mess hall where you can just clearly see that everything is fucked. Fucked. Just fucked. Huh, that's really interesting, Crunk, because I really liked all the... I mean, other than the radio screech, which in my defense and in your suffering, I keep my game audio very low. But also, I keep my game audio very low, so maybe it would have bothered me more. Maybe the whole game would have bothered me more if I didn't do that. Yeah. I really liked... I don't know, this makes me crave Resident Evil, but I suck at Resident Evil. Also, I find Resident Evil really scary, and I'm not entirely sure why. I think what I really, really personally liked about this one is how far you were removed from the action, how it was low, it was, you know, that aesthetic low res, it was further away from you. So I was able to really get interested in what was going on while not feeling like Mr. X was in my personal space trying to give me a fucking wedgie, you know? So I didn't feel the stress that I feel in a Resident Evil game, but I got to experience kind of the puzzle solving and backtracking that I've always found really compelling about, for example, Resident Evil. Far isometric, yeah, thank you. Exactly. Yes, Crunk. Exactly. And And then those are also my problems when playing Resident Evil. I have a really bad memory for maps. And I really liked in this one where it marked the things that you needed to deal with. And when you dealt with them, it took that mark away. I thought that was a great quality of life addition to a standard experience that I really appreciate, and it made the game a lot less stupid. Yeah, the enemies aren't as obnoxious as Resident Evil 2. Is there a way that you can make the zombies not get up in RE? I don't remember. Is there a thermite equivalent in RE ever? I don't think there is in the first one. I think you're just fucked. I think you're just like, great, Steve's up again. Hi, Steve. I did save 61 times. That was probably a little excessive. And it took me 12 hours to play. I also felt I felt like this was possible to play on a harder difficulty. I have finished the game, and I feel like I could comprehend playing it on a harder difficulty because we ended with a lot of resources. Maybe we didn't always have a lot of health, but we had a lot of ammo. I could have used more ammo. Yeah, I don't know. I always say with games that I really find compelling that I would like to play it again by myself, but we'll see whether or not that is actually in the cards for me. I wish I had... Yeah, I'm just always so scared of using things that I'm gonna need later. I guess I've only ever done it in Prey, but I got myself stuck in Prey because I just didn't have any resources. None. I think that was the playthrough that I tried to play it on hardcore or something. I do feel like that is the only game experience where I have gotten myself stuck because of no resources, though, which I think is very funny. I'm constantly worried about it. Been worried about it for 30 years. Happened one time. Yeah, I wish I was unemployed again and I could be like, on Saturdays, we replay games that we've already played, except I have a walkthrough open on my second monitor. Oh my god, Evan. Pass. Absolutely not. I wish I could think of another game like this. I mean, other than Resident Evil, but I wish I could think of another contemporary game with this vibe. This was a knockout. I really, really enjoyed it. Death cheated. Lol. Yeah, I agree. And I think as much as I would love... Well, I don't want a sequel. I want fewer sequels. Because I'm so sick of sequels. I'm sorry. Don't tell Lady I said this, but I wish there wasn't going to be a Silk Song. I mean, there isn't going to be a Silk Song. It's never going to happen. So I'm never going to have to worry about that. But like Silk Song, Hades 2, I wish the really big heavy hitter games of the last couple years that I've really enjoyed, I wish they didn't have sequels. You know? Aw, thanks, Zadok. I appreciate it. Yeah, sequels cheapen things. They just... I don't know, I feel like we don't need to wring every drop out of every franchise, but... I don't know what I was saying. I was saying I would love to have another game like this, but maybe I don't actually want another game like this. I don't know. I guess I shouldn't point any fingers at Hades 2 yet, because I literally have seen none content, seen none of it, and played none of it. So, but I still stand by my statement. So on the plus side, the basement guy answered me. So hopefully we'll be getting the basement done eventually. However, our thought process is, if she needs a code name. If our new roommate's cat doesn't get along with Link and Zeno and Gibbs, which he is not. If they all don't start to sort of get along a little bit, our thought process is to put Friendo in the basement, not because we don't want to see her, but because it's a bigger space than the little tiny room that she's cloistered in right now, and her catto can have actual living space. So the basement is progressing, but it may take a little... I don't know the state the basement is going to be in, how that connects to... how that is going to impact the stream, unfortunately. But we are making some progress, and things will change at some point, and so someday we will have the basement, and then it will only have been 2 years where I said this is going to happen immediately. JRPGs, I am anti-interested in JRPGs. If I didn't want to add another game to Ron's list of games Ella hasn't finished, I would give up on Final Fantasy VI. I don't like RPGs. I'm not a fan of JRPGs. I am playing this one because it's a mistake. I apologize to the universe, to God, and to this Chili's right now. So, if your suggestion is a JRPG, I appreciate it, but pass. Someday, when I hate myself, when my depression's worse, I'll play Persona. Because that's a name I've heard of. But, alas. Alright, I guess I should wrap it up rather than just sitting here and talking about nothing. Yeah, puzzle platforms. I will never get sick of a Metroidvania. Never, ever, ever. Doesn't matter. It could be the worst Metroidvania in the world. Absolutely nothing new. Doesn't matter. I love it. Persona 5. There's 5 of them. Ugh. Oh, Blasphemous is on my... I think Grid wanted me to play Blasphemous. What else do we have to play? We have to play Animal Well, because apparently that's hot shit, according to everyone. And, fuck, I feel like Crunk gave me a game and I went, I want to play that, and then I forgot what it is, but it's sitting in my Steam library. I think I got a couple of gifts from foolish people who haven't looked at how many games I own that haven't played. I know Rose played Blasphemous, yeah. Alright, hold on. Was it Pacific? Oh, was it Pacific Drive? Did you give me Pacific Drive? Somebody gifted me Pacific Drive. I'd like to play that. Golden Idol. Oh, yes, we have to play that one too. So we've got a couple things on the docket. We did get the TurboGrafx to play the other day. It is very touchy. The connectors are very touchy. And I don't remember if Grid said we could stream it. He was talking to me, and I was not processing. So that's really cool. So we also still have to break down the TurboGrafx and clean it. I think that'll be fun. So we've got a couple things on the docket. And Crab Souls, whatever the fuck the Crab Souls game is. But I kind of want to play that one. I want to wait until we finish Final Fantasy and then slot that back into Tuesdays and Thursdays so I can have my sort of Souls Souls situation. Well, I thought Grid had some bright idea that was like, oh wait, we can capture it because of X. Yeah, games that hurt me days. Tuesdays and Thursdays. Yeah, those are the days that I deserve to be hurt. I don't know. Alright, so I won't be on tomorrow. I'm normally off on Fridays, and I'm going to continue being off on Fridays so I can try to clean out the basement so that the basement guy can come and see the actual floor. Oh, yes. Through the VCR. As God intended. But I'll be back Saturday. Maybe I'll be a little early. Maybe we'll do something in the afternoon. Maybe that's the day we'll do the TurboGrafx. I make no promises whatsoever. But yeah. So I'm going to wrap it up. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I really appreciate it. This one was very fun. And I will see you all Saturday night. Take care, friendos.